Hello everybody, welcome back to Cringe Reactions. I'm your host, stand-up comedian from Toronto, Canada. I go by the name of Cringe Kev, and today I will be reacting to my favorite fictional show, I guess. Since I was a kid, one of them, other than maybe Pokemon, is a Star Wars, the new Obi-Wan Kenobi series. And for those of you who don't know, I usually react to like music and stuff like that from all over the world. I mix it up. But I wanted to start reacting to more stuff that I actually love and really want to get into. And I was watching some other people talk about the first 3 episodes of this Obi-Wan Kenobi series, and I was like, I would love to give my 2 cents. So I got the Vader video, the Vader Obi-Wan fight from episode 3. Spoiler alert! And I'm going to kind of give my reaction to the first 3 episodes while also reacting to this fight. Yeah, if there's spoilers, you've just been spoiled. You've been spoiled. And yeah, for those of you who don't know, if you want to see some stand-up clips, check out my page. I have like parody music, stand-up clips, street talks, and skits. I'm trying to put more content out and mix it up, but I want to get into the Star Wars space and bring my comedic element and my stand-up comedy and just I want to play more in the Star Wars community because I love Star Wars and I have so many ideas for Star Wars content, and I just want to really just jump into it. So I figured, why not start with a reaction and let's have some fun with it. But yeah, so like, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that. But let's get into this fight. So I'm going to keep the volume off on the fight because of copyright issues. But the first 3 episodes were pretty good. I really like Kenobi was a real Before we get into it, this was a shout out to the younglings, Anakin murdering on them younglings. I like that. I like that little Easter egg. That same way like he did when he was about to go off on them at the Jedi Temple. But I do want to say the first episode, Obi-Wan, as like a recap, was kind of like beat up. Still is beat up, but he's beat up old man. Regrets and blames himself for everything that happened throughout Order 66, and his apprentice Anakin turning to one of the greatest, if not the greatest meanest Sith legend lord of all time. So he's really having some internal struggle. He's having trouble reaching out to Qui-Gon. He's been trying to meditate. It seems like he's out of touch with the Force. Awful chase scene with Leia. I love the Leia actress. Super dope. Awful chase scene though. Ex-Jedi Master can't catch a 10-year-old gal. That was funny. And I actually enjoyed the comedic relief of the fake Jedi thing. The guy pretending to be a Jedi. It just goes to show, I liked how it showed like how the streets and what the rumors of the Jedi are in the streets are, and how people still think that there's Jedi's protecting the universe still, and like these scammers that are capitalizing on that to take advantage of people. And it just shows where it's at for the average person in this era of the Star Wars timeline. I had fun with that. And then I also, Reva, a lot of Reva, people being racist to her, like, y'all, chill, what the fuck? Like, why are you being racist to Reva? Like, I think, like, there's a character arc there that is going to play out, so give it a chance. And also, there's no excuse for racism anywhere in society, so just, nice your beaks, fam. It's a Toronto slang for nice it, like, shut up, that's pretty much what nice it means. And, yeah. So my theory on Reva, actually, though, before we get into the full-on fight, is that Reva is actually going to be a youngling that survived Order 66. She's mad at the Jedi because she feels that she was abandoned for slaughter by them, and then she also wants to get close to Vader to get her revenge on Anakin Skywalker, aka Darth Vader. And then I hope, my theory is not I hope, but I hope cool, like Vader being a cool badass. I mean, in that sense, but I think she's gonna get murdered by Darth Vader. That would be cool. That would be cool to see Darth Vader have a cool duel, murdering people. Anyways, so yeah, shout out to the younglings here. What do you think about Reva and all that other stuff? Kenobi is just struggling. Like, that is bad. This is a scary scene where it's just pitch black and you just hear the breathing come, and then the only thing lighting up is the red lightsaber. Like, I like how they turned Vader into more of a horror character, like from a horror movie. That's kind of how it's presented. Like walking through the town, like snapping the people's necks. They really presented him like I feel like I'm watching like some like horror villain, serial killer, which he is a serial killer. But they're really doing him justice, this Disney. So I got to give them credit on that. And Obi-Wan is just getting murked. He does it's not shown it yet, but he is not any match for Vader clearly. And it's what do you think about the dark scene? I feel like they were really trying to play the spookiness of Vader, but like I want to see I can't wait for the second duel have an epic scene. But yeah, like Obi-Wan does not know what he's doing. He just looks shocked, scared. Anakin's talking to him like, this is what you did to me. What have you become? This is what you have done to me. And it's clear that Obi-Wan is completely in fear and outmatched right before they even fight. And it's clear that Vader is pissed. And Vader's upset and feels betrayed. And he feels like he's been turned into this monster. So it's clear that he feels like a victim. Now Obi-Wan is just trying to stay alive here. I think this Obi-Wan fighting style is closer to the New Hope fight, where it's really like anticlimactic and slow paced. So it really shows where Obi-Wan has gone from the Revenge of the Sith fighting style of him and Anakin super quick, crazy lightsaber fight, and then when the New Hope, we know it's super slow, and then this is like showing how we're getting to that. And I hope the next duel is just epic. I hope this is just like, I know it's just a teaser. Like Vader only has the one hand. That's how you know. He's not even using two hands. Vader at full strength would be using two hands. So that's when I know he's playing with them, because Obi-Wan's using all the strength. He's just like kind of one hand dominating. And he's had 10 years to perfect his use of the mechanical arms and legs. And he's and to get more in tune with the dark side of the Force. So Vader's just showing that he's mastered his new body in the past 10 years, and Obi-Wan's showing that he has let his body completely go, the opposite ends of the spectrum in the last 10 years, and just given up. And it's kind of sus. I hate seeing Obi-Wan such a little bish giving up like that. But that being said, I understand it's like PTSD is trauma. This scene's sick here. Fucking just like here he could have killed him. Right here he could snap his neck easily. He could easily snap his neck right here. Right, but he doesn't want to. I think he wants to play with his dead. I think that's what he's doing. Everyone's wondering why Vader doesn't kill everyone. Obviously because of the storyline continuity, he can't. But I think it's honestly also because he's kind of like playing with a cat playing with his food. You ever seen a cat play with like a mouse before killing it? And he wants to torture everyone and put him through the pain that Anakin / Vader is feeling inside that he's been through. Like this is the most badass scene. This is like this is my favorite scene so far. Dragging him through it, feel what I felt or whatever he says, and like it's using the Force and the Mustafar, like from the Battle of Mustafar, the like visualization similarities in the shot taking. He's dragging him through it with the Force drag, and it's super. Like that's super dope. And like I said, he could easily just kill this guy. He's just toying with him because he's having fun. He knows Obi-Wan's a weak man. He's just playing with him. He's just like a little mouse to a cat, just throwing him around. He doesn't want to just kill him like that. He wants to take him to his lair, show him the lair. But luckily, this girl comes in clutch, snipes the man down over here. Gonna set like even the fire here. Like he clearly put it up with the Force. She shoots it. Like he could put this back out right here, but no. Here's the part where everyone's debating. Why is he letting Obi-Wan go? He's the most overpowered. He's finally got Obi-Wan after 10 years. Why is he letting him go? And I have a theory. Like, Vader, we know through Hayden Christensen that he says Vader is always, he always has an internal struggle and conflict. So right here, he's reminiscing. He's going through this conflict right here in this scene. So that's one thing with Vader. He's always suffered this conflict within. Same with Anakin. And I think that's what we're seeing here somewhat. And I actually have a theory of why he's letting him go here. I think Anakin, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Anakin knows, it's how Vader knows about his kids. I don't know if there's any Star Wars lore or anything about that, but I really think that Vader knows that he has kids that are alive. And I think deep down he lets Obi-Wan go here because I think he knows that Obi-Wan is actually kind of working in the spirit of keeping his kids alive. I don't think he knows exactly the details, but I think he, like, my theory is Anakin always kind of saw the future, whether it was correct or not. He always had an inkling of what's happening next through his visions. And I could really see that Anakin actually knows, or Vader, I should keep it on Anakin, Vader knows that he may have kids out there, and his kids are out there, and Obi-Wan, he knows Obi-Wan would be the guy to, like, probably be looking over his kids. So I feel like there's an element of that when he's letting him go, is that he knows, like, Vader must know that he's eventually going to have a duel with his son at some point. He must know that his kids are alive. He's so in tune with the Force, and I also think that I would love to see, like, if Reva, like, that Reva, since Reva captured Leia, I would love to see if Vader finds out Leia is actually his daughter, and we see Vader at his full anger at Reva. If they do have an epic duel and she's like was one of them younglings and she wants her revenge and she's letting it out, and then if somehow Vader realized that this girl actually kidnapped his daughter and show that humility, because I can see the series and we know Obi-Wan gets out okay, we know Leia and all of them end up okay, but I would love to see a recognition of like a moment where like Vader just lets them go unknown, like they don't know that he let them go, but he has that moment, he knows it's his daughter and Obi-Wan's taking her safety and he lets out his anger on Reva. Wouldn't that be kind of badass? And we needed the fight with Obi-Wan, an epic fight with Obi-Wan, but I don't know, just theory. What do y'all think of my theory? Do y'all think Vader knows that he has kids out there? What is the Star Wars canon, the lore, the legends? What is written about that? Because I have a feeling that deep down Vader knows what's going on and that his kids are being protected by Obi-Wan. And that's the reason he's playing with him, keeping him alive. And then once Obi-Wan in New Hope finally delivers Luke to him and like trained him enough to be enough with the Force, and New Hope, he's finally like, yep, I can kill you. You've done your duty. And Obi-Wan didn't do his duty. So, I don't know. What do y'all think? Let me know below. Comment below. Like, subscribe. I appreciate y'all. I can't wait for episode 4. And if you like more Star Wars reactions, please let me know, because I love Star Wars. And I want to do some Star Wars, whether it's skits or music or other stuff. I definitely would love to do more Star Wars content. So, thanks for watching. And we outie. Spread some love today.